Am I the asshole? For not telling my dad I got rejected by college on the day the result came out. I am a senior in HS and applying to colleges. I applied to 8 colleges and got 3 rejections, 2 of which I thought I'd get in. The other 5 are much harder, and I already know it's pretty much certain I'll be rejected from 2 of them. My mom passed away, so he raised me is really disappointed with my results. He's so disappointed that he went to school to talk to my counselor and called me lazy in front of him. And my friends are getting into good colleges, which makes my dad even more mad at me. I thought my stats were enough to get into college, ranked 3rd in class, 1,580 SAT, took 4 AP exams and got 5s on all, captain of the sports team I play for, founded a volunteer project that raised $30,000, and other stuff. Since I know my dad is really mad at me, this week the result of another college I thought I'd get into came out, and I got rejected. I didn't tell my dad right away because I didn't have the courage. I didn't want to see him even sadder with me. I waited for the best time to tell him, but when I did, he didn't find out from someone else. He wasn't too happy that I took so long to tell him. Also, this week, my best friend since I was 8 got a likely letter from Harvard, meaning he'll probably get in. We're both only children. He's like a brother to me, and I can't imagine my life without our friendship. I was so happy, and we were supposed to spend today together to celebrate. But my dad banned me from leaving the house and using the car. He said it's because of my behavior of not trusting him by not immediately telling him about the application result, and for me to reflect on what I did throughout all the years in school and getting these results. So, on the happiest day of my best friend's life, who grew up with me, who's like a brother, whose parents always took care of me as if I were their son, my dad is prohibiting me from being with him. Was I such an asshole for not telling him immediately? I think my dad overreacted. Edit: Dad is high achiever, he has a PhD from a top school and is very smart. My mom died was 3, so my dad raised me alone. Your dad fucking sucks, man. Fingers crossed that you get accepted to one of the remaining colleges you haven't heard back from yet, and that it's far away from this asshole. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. And hey, I'm a father, and while I'm not your father, I just want to say I'm proud of you. Probably not much from an internet stranger, but I feel after reading all that, I needed to say that. If you were my kid, I'd be a proud father. Even just trying to get into places and going through all these hoops, it's not easy and it's a stressful process, so please don't give up, you'll get in somewhere. The very selective schools are a big crapshoot. It's disappointing and surprising that with your stats, you didn't get into the 2 less selective schools. That's hard for me to understand given what you shared. You're not the asshole. Your dad is TA for being mad in the first place, and then for blaming you when you're slow to give him the latest news. If your track record is this strong, and you think the weakness is your application essays, then you could always do something else for a year and then reapply. With strong support from someone who can help you make sure your applications are well done. Not the asshole, but your dad is. Ranked 3rd in class, 1,580 SAT, took 4 AP exams and got 5s on all, captain of the sports team I play for, founded a volunteer project that raised $30,000, and other stuff. With those stats and your dad called you lazy, or was it the school counselor? Damn, that's some high expectations. Your dad needs to stop being an AH and start being supportive. Not the asshole, and I'm sorry that your father has failed you. I was actually a lazy student, and if I was 3rd in my class my parents would have found religion. You're a child, be gentle on yourself. Not the asshole with admissions into programs and jobs. Sometimes you can be the whole package and you will still be denied. You've probably felt an immense amount of pressure from your dad and you needed time to process the news yourself before involving him. Your dad is definitely the I here, he should be consoling you, not kicking you while you're down. Not the asshole, your dad should not be scary to talk to. If he becomes more unsafe, do you have a counselor to talk to? It sounds like your dad is acting like a bit of a tosser. Does your dad have a plan to help you do something else? Which schools, exactly? Your dad is a jerk in your story. Also, as a gifted kid that had parents that forced me into uni when I was 15, I will tell you this: I regret it 100. I wish I took the time be a kid and enjoy life before getting into uni. Life has not stopped since. You were 20 points short of a perfect SAT score and got rejected by multiple colleges. You weren't rejected because of your stats, which are amazing, you were rejected because of your age. I'd recommend reaching out to the university admins and requesting an explanation, inquiring if the rejection was due to your age. I have 3 daughters and I would be super proud of any of them for doing as well as you are doing at life. Sometimes adults mess up, and oftentimes they place way too much importance on college. Keep up the good work and remember to be proud of yourself. Show your dad this thread. Not the asshole. College is not the only thing that matters in life. Apply to more if you'd like, state schools and such, but one can have a fulfilling career without no degree. Not the asshole. You're dealing with a tough situation, and it makes sense that you were hesitant to share the rejection news with your dad immediately. You've worked hard in school and have a lot to be proud of. Your rejection doesn't reflect your worth or potential. It's awful that he called you lazy in front of your counselor. I'm so sorry you're going through this. Not the asshole. You care about your dad's feelings and didn't want to disappoint him further. However, his reaction to your college admissions results and his decision to ban you from celebrating with your best friend is not okay. You've worked hard in school and have impressive accomplishments. College admissions can be unpredictable, and it's not a reflection of your worth or your potential. Your dad's disappointment should not turn into anger or punishment. He should be supporting you and helping you navigate this challenging time, not making you feel worse. Many students face similar pressures and disappointments during college admissions. Continue to work hard, be proud of your accomplishments, and know that your worth is not defined by which college you attend. Not the asshole. If I was you, I'd go hang out with my friend. Not the asshole. Your dad sounds like a real piece. Not the asshole. You're a person with feelings. I'm sorry your father isn't treating you like one and that you felt it necessary to hide that from him to protect your peace for a bit. I'm so sorry. I wish you the best of luck.